Let's begin. This is Obsidian. She's a pain in the butt. Over here is the Shadow. He's also a pain in the butt. Hello everyone, my name of course is Artimage and welcome to day 29 of VEDA, VEDA, Vlog Every Day April, and we are on the second from last day. This weekend has been the grand reopening of my primary game store, Board Game Central, in Jackson Square here in downtown Hamilton. The past 2 days I've been offering demos of games such as King Domino, Deception, Decrypto, and a couple of other lighter ones. As well, I've also provided some answers on things such as miniatures painting and Warhammer 40,000 in general. Now obviously these things require some level of outgoingness, a willingness to reach out to people, to engage with complete and total strangers about things they may only have a passing interest in, or a brief curiosity from the way it looks, or anything like that. Now believe it or not, despite what I do here on YouTube and my duties as a war core, I don't tend to be one of those people who looks at a stranger and decides, I'm going to decide to interact with you right now, unsolicited. Growing up, interacting with people is difficult for me, simply because I spent my formative years being bullied, and generally treated as disliked for being a loser for no real clear reason. These are things that I have managed to overcome and manage to some degree as I developed into adulthood, and just learned to work around it. And yet, I know plenty of people who are having greater issue as adults making new social connections, new friends. And while speaking with a friend tonight, it was revealed to me that she often got the same sort of query of how do you make friends as an adult? And certainly now that we're in an age where we're doing less unsolicited communication because we have less cause, we all tend to have communications easily on hand and directions and things like that where we normally go up to a stranger and interrupt their day briefly. So with that being a change that society has seen over the past 15-20 years, that absolutely has created some change on the way that people tend to interact. Really, the easiest way, if you find yourself in a position where you are needing new social connections, you find yourself longing for new companionship or new people to do things with, find something that you want to do and go engage a group with it. Now, because of the convenience of the internet and general communication methods and things like that, it has not been easier to find people who have that niche interest you might. I mean, there is a literal league for cardboard tube fighting, where people craft weapons and armor from cardboard tube and boxes. There are people who define a manner to play the Harry Potter sport Quidditch in real life without the flight. And of course, tabletop gaming has found an entirely new way to arrange groups to meet up. It's no longer some taboo thing where you hope to sneak into a game store and be unnoticed by your peers who might look down on the hobby. You know you have peers out there because you've seen them on the internet, you've seen them give video reviews, you've seen meetup.com groups or board game geek groups. You know that you're not alone. You will find a Google search will take you a long way to making those social connections and those experience connections. And that brings us to the wrap up of the second last day of VEDA. One more. We've done it, guys. We are going to be through this as of tomorrow. We're done. So until tomorrow, take care of yourselves and each other, and I will talk to you soon. This is a footwear. Footwear does not appreciate being held right now. Her claws are very securely dug into my arm and hand, and partly my wrist.